Do you think coffee has more caffeine than matcha? The answer seems obvious, right? But what if I told you that matcha might be even more powerful than you imagine? Today, I'm going to reveal a detail that nobody tells you about matcha's caffeine, and it could change your choice forever. In recent years, matcha has become the go-to beverage for those seeking an alternative to coffee. But the big question is, which one gives you more energy? Coffee, famous for its immediate energy spike, or matcha, which promises a more stable effect? The answer isn't as simple as it seems. Today, we'll compare the caffeine content in both beverages and, more importantly, how they actually affect your body. And stay until the end, because the truth might surprise you. Many people believe that when it comes to caffeine, it all boils down to the quantity. That is, the more caffeine, the greater the stimulating effect. But is that really true? The reality is a bit more complex. The way caffeine is absorbed and processed by the body makes all the difference in its impact on your energy, focus, and even mood. A cup of coffee, 240 milliliters, contains an average of 95 milligrams of caffeine, ranging from 70 to 140 milligrams, depending on the type and preparation method. Matcha, 1 teaspoon equals 2 g of powder, contains about 70 milligrams of caffeine, which may seem less at first glance, but there's a crucial detail that changes everything. If we were to only look at the numbers, coffee would seem like the winner. However, the way this caffeine acts in your body makes all the difference. Coffee generates a very fast energy peak, with caffeine being absorbed in 15 to 30 minutes. This can lead to a sudden increase in focus and alertness, but it can also result in a sharp drop in energy once the effect wears off. Matcha, on the other hand, contains a special ingredient called L-theanine, an amino acid that slows down caffeine absorption. This means that the stimulating effect of matcha can be smoother, yet more enduring, without the highs and lows that coffee can cause. To understand the real difference between the caffeine effect of matcha and coffee, we need to look at what happens in your body after consuming each one. The impact of coffee caffeine. When you drink a cup of coffee, caffeine quickly enters the bloodstream. In 15 to 30 minutes, blood caffeine levels peak, providing a sudden energy boost, increased focus, and even improved cognitive and physical performance. This happens because caffeine blocks adenosine receptors, a neurotransmitter responsible for the feeling of tiredness. As a result, your brain feels more alert and active. But there's a downside: this energy burst can be followed by a rebound effect. About 2 to 3 hours later, caffeine begins to be metabolized by the liver and its effects diminish. If you consume coffee regularly, you may notice that you need larger doses to achieve the same effect. Additionally, the energy drop can be abrupt, leading to fatigue and the infamous coffee dependency to maintain momentum throughout the day. The effect of matcha caffeine. Now, matcha works quite differently. Despite having a lower caffeine content than coffee, it contains a component that totally changes the game: L-theanine. L-theanine is an amino acid that promotes a state of alert relaxation. It acts by stimulating the production of alpha waves in the brain, which are associated with a calm yet focused mental state. But the most interesting part is that L-theanine modulates caffeine absorption, causing it to be gradually released into the body. The result? Instead of a spike followed by a steep drop, the stimulating effect of matcha can last from 4 to 6 hours, providing a more stable energy level without anxiety. This explains why many people report feeling more concentrated and productive for longer when drinking matcha, without the jitters or agitation that coffee can cause in some people. Now that we understand the differences between coffee and matcha, the big question is, which one is the better choice for you? The answer depends on what you're looking for. If you need an immediate energy boost, like before an intense workout or an important meeting, coffee might be the best option. It acts fast and gives you instant readiness, though with the downside of a possible rebound effect. Matcha, conversely, is ideal for those who need sustainable focus and energy. If you spend long hours studying, working, or need to maintain a high level of concentration without abrupt drops, it can be a great ally. The balanced effect of caffeine along with L-theanine prevents fatigue and improves alertness without causing anxiety. Moreover, there is another important point: the impact on the body. Coffee, especially if consumed in excess, can increase cortisol production, the stress hormone, causing nervousness and affecting sleep quality. Matcha, however, tends to be less aggressive for those sensitive to caffeine, precisely due to the modulating effect of L-theanine. So instead of asking which has more caffeine, perhaps the better question is, which one works better for my body and routine? In summary, coffee has more caffeine, but it acts quickly and intensely, potentially causing energy spikes followed by sharp drops. Matcha, despite having slightly less caffeine, releases this substance gradually, ensuring longer-lasting and balanced focus thanks to the L-theanine. Ultimately, the best choice depends on your lifestyle and caffeine sensitivity. Now tell me in the comments, do you prefer coffee or matcha? Which of these beverages works better for your routine? I want to hear your opinion. And if this video helped you, give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more content about health and natural energy. Until next time.